Jokes. We all love them.
But what happens when they don't work?
I'm Charlie Bowers.
And I'm Walter Jack.
Watch us now as we work with one lucky comedian.
Transforming subpar material
Into comedy gold. Welcome
to the Joke Clinic.
We've got a very special episode today, a general election special.
Joke Clinic election special.
Absolutely. And we've got political comedian Joe Riley today. So welcome, Joe.
Hey.
Welcome to our political comedian for political times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, do you want to tell us a little bit about how things have been going for you, what you've been up to?
I saw a fan on the way here.
Did you?
Yeah. He was like, I was going to stop you. No, he was like, I thought you were going to stop. And then I think he caught up because I was on my bike. And then he came up and he was like, hey man, do you do the comedy? I was like, yeah. And then we shook hands and it was pretty cool.
So was he on a bike or was he sprinting after you?
I don't know. I didn't see, but I think he probably sprinted.
Have you checked all your stuff and everything? Because that's the oldest one in the book, isn't it?
What? What's...
Oh, I love your comedy, and then before you know where you are...
They've lifted something out of your backpack.
Oh, do you reckon? My mum used to
Actually, this is probably quite a good moment, Charlie, for me just to clear up this ongoing confusion about the Joke Clinic seminars.
Right, yes,
so I want to try and sort for all, because it's...
You're going to clarify it this time, are you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to clarify it for once and for all, hopefully. Okay. So now, forget the online thing. It's going to be at the Marriott Hotel. Okay? Date and time to follow. However,
good. Small
caveat to that.
Yep.
It'll also be on the internet. And if you join on the internet, you get a free lunch. Yeah?
Yeah.
For those joining on the internet, free lunch, vegetarian and vegan options, and then there'll be coffee and a little bit of cake, I think, in the afternoon during the afternoon break.
No, that's so that online and the internet, they are the same thing. So there's going to be the same confusion there. They can't join on the internet and get the lunch because the lunch is going to be at the Marriott Hotel. What you mean?
No, Charlie, you've misunderstood. The lunch. This is so simple. It's ridiculous. The lunch is for those joining on the internet, not online. If they join on the internet, or a laptop, it could be either of those, on the internet or with a laptop, then they get the lunch.
But they wouldn't be on the internet at the hotel because they'd already be at the event. You can't have lunch on the internet. That's just a fact. Okay, yes, you could order food on Deliveroo on the internet. Yes, that's true. But you can't eat the lunch on the internet. That's not what that means. Okay?
Yeah, have it your own way.
The only lesson I would go to would be French because I'm dyslexic. Everyone didn't know what was going on, so that was good. And I would turn up stinking of smoke and horny, and I think that's the most French you can be.
Okay.
So, Joe, you're looking at the audience. How have they responded to that? You tell us. What did you feel coming back from the audience?
A lot of energy.
Because I didn't feel that. Did you, Charlie?
No, I didn't. You weren't giving them the energy. You're not going to get it back, are you? So you've got to give it a bit more. I think with it being a Brexit joke, obviously, it's a good thing because you can get the people riled up. But the thing is I don't think you've really taken a side, have you? There's no strong stance on this one. So you need to come out and you need to say, well, what is the stance? What's he getting at with this?
I think he's a xenophobe. I think we've established that. Just the French are fucking nuts, something like that.
Yeah, so you could come out and you could just say exactly that, but you want to let them know that you are pro-Brexit. We want to be out of the EU, and we don't want the French around here.
Stay your side of the channel, fuckers.
Yeah, well, give that a go.
Well, no, it was just about me going to a lesson and then like.
It was, Joe, but what our role here is to take your, what's the word?
I want to call it a foundation, but I'm not sure it's that even. So what's the thing below the foundation of the house?
Just the sort of compacted hardcore.
Yes, we've sort of got the layer of compacted hardcore of a joke here, and now we want to build the foundations. And then add on the brickwork, is it after that? You're the mason.
Yeah, let's call it the superstructure.
The superstructure. We want to build a superstructure now. So as Walter was saying, let's build on what we've got.
That leaves open the possibility for a sort of a timber frame, brick and block, or a steel frame, of course. So you've got those.
Yeah, brilliant. And then we'd look at the interior after that, would we, or is that?
Yeah, you could dry line it. You could. There's different ways we could go, but we're probably diverging a little bit now. Did you see that the other night? Actually, the election special where they all those guys had their 5 minutes to do their sets.
The comedy showcase.
The comedy showcase.
Oh.
That's right. Did you see Rishi on that? He was terrific, I thought.
He was great, wasn't he?
He was very good doing his sky dish routine.
Yeah, well, he was last year's winner, wasn't he?
He was last year's winner, and deservedly so. Anyway, this year he went with his sky dish routine. Did you see that? So good.
It's his banker, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It was terrific. Nigel was good. Did you see Nigel Farage? I think he was on next. A little bit like Rishi.
Yeah.
But very much more racist, xenophobic, nasty, vicious, disingenuous shit. Which I loved.
Loved that.
Who else did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the double act? That was a bold thing. I think they called themselves the Green Party, which is funny. Carla Denyer and Adrian Ramsey. Would you do a double act?
No, I don't think I would. I think you've got to relinquish some creative control, haven't you, in a double act? And I don't think
That wouldn't be you, would it?
That's not for me.
And you'd end up probably just talking over one another, and that's not good.
And that's no good. I wouldn't want to do that. So,
no one will hear
what a nightmare. No, thank you.
And then there's Keir.
Yeah, comedy's... I don't think comedy's for him, really, is it?
I used to work in a bakery, which was great because it made me feel smart. But because we had a customer who came in, and she asked for a loaf of bread to go. I was like, yeah, obviously. Who's been making you eat it in the store? How does that even go? You lock the door? You have to finish it. If you don't finish it in 10 minutes, you're banned.
Okay.
That one always goes real well.
Was it?
Yeah. People love that one.
Okay.
It's got a slightly religious. I think the bread. There's a little bit of the loaves and fishes in this. I think, isn't there?
Oh, lovely. Yes, yeah.
I thought, but I'm still confused about where you're coming from on this. Are you the right winger just saying fuck off and eat your bread somewhere else, or are you the slightly more compassionate guy who says, if you know where else to eat your bread, of course eat it in our shop. You're welcome.
Well, there wasn't.
You're the caring guy. Who is Joe Riley? That's the question we're trying to answer, isn't it?
It's a really good question. It's fantastic.
Well, there wasn't no real thought like that behind it.
Of course there was. There was so much thought behind it, but we're not seeing it.
We're not saying there's not thought. Don't feel criticised, Joe. We're not saying there's not thought behind this. We're saying the audience needs to see the thought behind what you're thinking.
Okay.
Ah. Yeah, have it your own way.
It's not about having it my own. We're serving lunch, and the lunch will be.
No, keep going, Charlie.